So I actually realized that we never filmed for Saturday. So hello and welcome to Saturday. The big reason why we didn't film for Saturday, I have no reason, actually. I don't have a reason as to why we didn't film on Saturday. We forgot. But there was one thing in particular that I did want to talk about for Saturday's vlog. I mentioned in, I think, Thursday's vlog that I've been playing Deltarune, and that is true. For those of you who don't know, I am a die-hard Earthbound fan. I have all three Mother games as physical cartridges. Mother 1 and Mother 3 I actually bought as repro carts way back before even Mother 1 was localized in America. And since then, every version of Earthbound that has come out that has been localized, I have purchased. I have Mother 1 and Mother 2 on the Wii U. I have them on the 3DS. I have all of the Earthbound games everywhere. I love Earthbound to death. And that is no difference. That's no different with Undertale. Undertale, to this day, is still my most played Steam game ever. Skullgirls is just shy of second place. It's real close to getting up there on my top most played Steam game. But as of 2025, Undertale is still my most played Steam game, and that is because I love the game that much. I've put 150 hours into Undertale. Most of you are probably thinking, how the hell is that even possible? How'd you put 150 hours into Undertale? I got all endings. Every single ending. Every alternate line of dialogue that Sans can provide at the end of the neutral run, I got that. I did all of it. That is how much I love Undertale, and by extension Earthbound. I love these games so much that I actually have an annual tradition of every December I play through an Earthbound-esque game, whether that's Mother 1, Mother 2, Mother 3, an Earthbound randomizer. I play through one of them because I love the series that much. Now, I share all of this because I really want to talk about Deltarune, specifically Chapter 2, because I finished Chapter 1 in my spare time, and then last night I actually played Chapter 2 with my friends, and oh my gosh, Deltarune is amazing. Like, I don't know if it's fair for me to say this because the game's not finished. I'm only halfway through it. I haven't even started Chapter 3 yet. But just from playing Chapters 1 and 2, Deltarune might be in my top 5 favorite video games ever. Which is crazy because in my top 5 favorite video games, there are 2 Earthbound games in there and 2 Xenoblades. Like, the fact that I may have to say I need to remove one of them to put Deltarune as one of my top 5, which is kind of easy. I've had Guilty Gear Xrd as like one of my top 5 favorite video games because it is my favorite fighting game of all time. So I would kind of be willing to remove that from the top 5 to put Deltarune, but like I am enjoying Deltarune that much. I am so in love with that game. I'm so in love with the characters. I'm in love with the combat. I'm in love with the music. Everything about Deltarune is amazing. I've already known that Deltarune is this good. It's funny because I've talked about it a lot with my friends. And my friends ask me, you are such a diehard Earthbound fan. You are such a diehard Undertale fan. How come you waited until now to play Deltarune? And the simple answer is, I already knew I was going to love it. I just knew that as soon as I sat down to play it, I'm going to be hyper obsessed. And I was correct. I am so hyper obsessed. It is all I'm thinking about is, God, I got to play more Deltarune. And my friends were even talking about, because we enjoyed doing voice acting for the characters all together for Chapter 2. And my friends were like, oh man, this was great. We should do it again. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to wait. I don't think I'm going to be able to wait to play it. Like, the only reason I haven't played it at all today is because I've just been busy. Like, I recorded a couple episodes of Zelda, I scheduled more videos, and I'm actually going to sit down and do some extra work for my day job for like an hour or two. And then after that, I might play Deltarune. I really want to play Deltarune, but I love it. I'm loving Deltarune. It's such an incredible game. I know this entire vlog is just me gushing about Deltarune, but it's true. The game is truly incredible. Like, and I haven't even talked about the game itself. Like, it's just incredible. I'm very glad that I chose to play it for this year. You know, my annual tradition. Because I even had a friend tell me, like, I think Deltarune's gonna be a game I'm gonna play every year, and I even said, I'm like, I've been doing that for the Earthbound series. I've been playing an Earthbound-esque game, and I was debating between Deltarune or Omori for this year, because those are two that I haven't really played, and I've played Mother 2 and Mother 3 so many times, and I have no desire to return to Mother 1. Like, don't get me wrong, I played it for legacy reasons. God, that game is hard to go back to. It is so incredibly hard to go back to. I do not recommend playing Mother 1. I am incredibly curious to know anyone who is a Deltarune fan who is watching this. What is your history with the Mother series? Have you played Earthbound? Have you played Mother 3? Have you played Mother 1? I know for Mother 3 it's still difficult for a lot of people to play because it hasn't been localized, but like, I played it on an emulator on my tablet back in like 2014, and that was my first experience with Mother 3. My second experience was when my mom actually got me a repro cart for Christmas, I think a year or two after I got Earthbound. And same with Earthbound. I originally played it on an emulator, and then I stopped, and then I actually got a Super Nintendo cartridge and played through all of that. And Mother 1 I ended up playing on the Wii U Virtual Console. So like, nowadays, for Mother 1 and 2, as long as you have a Switch, you can play them. Like, they're accessible. Mother 3 I can understand, but I'm curious to know how many people have actually sat down and played them. I'm sure most people who got into Deltarune got into it because of Undertale. I'm sure most people who got into Omori is because of Undertale. Undertale is kind of the modern Mother. It is. It's the modern Earthbound. I remember when Undertale came out, I actually got kind of frustrated because all of my friends got into it and they loved it and they were raving about it, and they were even telling me, Taryn, you gotta play Undertale. It's such an incredible game. And I got frustrated because I was the same person who was saying that about Earthbound, and none of my friends gave it a chance. So it's kind of like, well, what's up with this Undertale game that everyone's willing to love that but not Earthbound? I don't really feel that way anymore. I feel like Earthbound has gotten the love it deserves. And even then some, especially with like eToy opening the Hobonichi store and selling Earthbound merch. Like, I feel like Earthbound has gotten the love it deserved 20 years ago. It's just interesting seeing how people have learned about these games over the years thanks to the internet. So, I'm curious what other people have to say. So, sorry for gushing about the Mother series for an entire vlog, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.